The Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Ayine, has defended the bail conditions imposed by investigative agencies on former government appointees being probed for alleged corruption. He explained that the bail terms are informed by the gravity of the suspected offence, noting that the practice is long-standing and intended to guarantee that suspects remain available to face trial. Addressing questions in Parliament, Dr. Ayine described the system as fair and consistent with established procedure. ChannelOne News' Ni Ayikwedo has more.
Answering questions on the floor of Parliament, the Attorney General, Dr. Dominic Ayine, justified the imposition of substantial bail sums on former government appointees under investigation for alleged corrupt practices.
Mr. Speaker, there is nothing unjust or unfair with respect to what is happening. I am standing on firm ground in saying this because the sums of money and the criminal enterprise that are the subject matter of the bail conditions that are being imposed have never before been seen in our country.
Following the presentation of the 2026 budget to Parliament by the Finance Minister, Dr. Kasia Latoforsen, the House on Tuesday commenced a debate on the policy document.
We were running this economy as if there was free money from people, so we're not cutting our coat according to size. Mr. Speaker, we're very reckless, to say the least, in borrowing and in managing the fiscal space. Mr. Speaker, externally, we experienced serious heightened external vulnerabilities. And what that meant was that at some point in time, this country had only reserves that could last for 0.8 months, less than 2 weeks of reserves to manage this economy. So we just didn't even have the external reserves to import critical essential drugs just to keep us alive.
He said he inherited an economy that was in a mess. An economy that was in a mess left 1 trillion of GDP as against 219 billion Ghana cedis in 2016. An economy that was in a mess, Mr. Speaker. We left 4 months of import cover, close to $9 billion. An economy that was in a mess. Mr. Speaker, again, he also mentioned that the IMF program was derailed. That is not correct, and that is not true. The Galamsey menace is a war. If it's a war, then this budget, Mr. Speaker, this budget is telling us that it's like we are in a battlefield with plastic chairs instead of armors to fight and make sure we win this. Because if you send 150, which is 7% of the total budget of the Ministry of Lands and Forestry, and 0.003%, then clearly it is not a matter of survival.
It is not true that this finance minister is not spending. He is spending in the right places. Mr. Speaker, for the first time, the National Health Insurance Scheme reports that they have a healthy balance in their accounts, unlike the past, when a minuscule of what was due them was reimbursed by governments.
62 billion cedis that should have been available in the pockets of the ordinary Ghanaians for spending on the markets have been siphoned back to central bank by depriving the people that opportunity. Mr. Speaker, the interesting thing is that next month, December, Christmas is coming. And I can bet you, Mr. Speaker, that with this activity by the central bank, traders will just be sitting by their produce in the scorching sun of Okaishi market, in the scorching sun of Kumasi Central Market, in the scorching sun of Makola and elsewhere. People will just be passing by without purchasing anything.
The Majority Caucus in its debate of the policy document states that the government is committed to sustaining the current economic gains. Reporting for ChannelOne News from Parliament, Ni Ayikwedo.